Well, hello there. Today we're talking about books and why reading is super beneficial to do. I've been reading a new book every month since like November of last year, and it's been super cool. It's something I look forward to, and it's taught me a lot about finances, about mental health, and about film. So I want to go over some of the books that I've enjoyed and why I think it's an awesome habit to implement. So, one of the first things I noticed when I started reading books monthly was just a mindset change. One of my favorite books is right here, The Happiness Advantage, and it's extremely good. It teaches you all about like healthy mindsets and basically looking at the positive side of things while not ignoring the fact that the world does have its issues, that there's things that are messed up, but it really helps you implement gratefulness and just how to have a positive outlook on everything you do, because as a person who, I have a job and I work with people a lot. A lot of people can get negative about things, and it's really important to keep a positive outlook on whatever you are doing. So this is one of the books that did that for me. But I think the great thing about reading and basically trying to continually just boost your knowledge is this, like, it's self-education in a sense, and you're continually bettering yourself. And it feels really good that you're knowing more. It's like an accomplishment. Every time I read a book, I'm like, okay, I've learned more. I've like leveled up my knowledge skill. It's like life's a video game, and I'm leveling up my skills. And it's like it's Skyrim, so it's cool. I enjoy it a lot, and I think it's really cool. I guess we'll go on to another book next. So let's do it. So the next book on my list is Think, Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a really well-known book. It's extremely good. It's all about manifestation and mindset about making money, and it's really awesome. Another book I would pair with this is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I believe. Also just a fantastic book about the mindset of money, because a lot of people have this mindset that money is evil. It's not. It's actually amazing. It's good, and you can use it for good. Highly suggest this. It's a little outdated on some of its terms. The book we're talking about is The Way of the Warrior by Erwin McManus. This one's great. I do believe in God and a higher power, so this book's really cool about spirituality and connecting and just understanding the need for community and understanding the need to know yourself and basically care for yourself and understand that only strength comes from within. It's a really great book, and it's not like overly, like pushy in the sense of religion or anything, because that's something I don't believe in. I believe in relationship, and I think this book really, really pushes that out there. I think it's an awesome book if you're into that. Even if you don't believe in God or a higher power, I think it's a great book, and I think it's awesome. So yeah, that is my second suggestion, and that's what I kind of learned from it. So let's go to the next book. Okay. Another one is Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he wrote the book. What's Your Why? And I highly recommend that book. It is one of my favorites. I'm currently loaning it out to my sister, so I don't have it on me right now. But it's just an amazing book about understanding the drive to do great things in our life. It's all about the idea that as leaders, we're taking the brunt of some things, and that we're doing things differently to grow a team and to be personable and not so disconnected in corporate. It's really awesome, and I wish that more companies would go by the teachings that are in What's Your Why and Leaders Eat Last, because it's just really, really good about that. It's something I definitely need to read again, because it's been a while since I've read it, but it's really cool. Okay, boom, 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 boom. And the last book today is The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a great book about finance. It teaches the simple concept that you should live on 70% of what you make, save 10%, and put 20% towards debt. Of course, granted, if you don't have any debt, maybe you could put 30% towards savings or whatever you want to do. But it's really good. It teaches the basics of finances, a lot like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's just a really good book on understanding finances. It's kind of like the finance Bible, because it's written in parables. It's really cool, extremely small, super easy read. And if you want to level up like your financial game and like understand money more and understand how to make it save it and invest it. It's a really good book on the basics of that, because my favorite things about reading and gaining knowledge is, like, I want to become very rich and wealthy, and I want to be successful in what I do and creative. The book I'm reading right now is like how to shoot video that doesn't suck. It's really good. It's teaching you the basics of the creative process of video, and I'm absolutely loving it. But I read a lot of books about mindset and finance, as you can tell, because those are things I really want to build in my life. So hopefully this video is inspirational to you guys and just lifts you up. I would really suggest reading one book a month, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have time to read, but reading one book a month is really easy to do. I need to be reading more fiction, because I want to read some fiction books, but I just love, like, self-improvement and educational books so much, because it's just something I enjoy doing. Again, I feel like this sense of accomplishment every time I finish a book about knowledge. Nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a great day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.